Hi guys, welcome to another review. Today I have something that is very special to me. It is my Star Trek the Original Series Titan merchandise, Mr. Spock Maxi bust. And here is the package. As you can see, you've got your Enterprise there, continuing on to this side, and then Nimoy is Mr. Spock, and there's the bust looking very nice. And what I love about Titan merchandise is what you see on the box is what you get in reality. There's no prototypes that look awesome. The prototypes do look awesome. I'm not saying that they look awesome, that the products are terrible, but yeah, you know exactly what to expect with them because I've got two of their other busts and they're amazing. Star Trek the Original Series there, Starfleet tricorder, Type 2 hand phaser, Starfleet insignia, and just more of the bust here, because on this side you only get his bottom half. Then Nimoy is Mr. Spock. I always love it when they use the actor's name as well as their fictional name. Here we've got a 360 of the bust looking very cool. It's a very nice little bio of him there. Your typical primary hull detailing on the Star Trek font there. Titan merchandise, StarTrek.com. On the back you've got a big picture of Mr. Spock, the Titan merchandise logo, and all the other things available. I have Captain James T. Kirk, I have Captain Jean-Luc Picard, Khan Noonien Singh I don't have, nor do I have Lieutenant Worf. And this is I think companies that make Star Trek products actually work in tandem, because this box is a matte black rather than a gloss, similar to what Diamond Select are doing with their ships now. So if I just quickly reach off camera, I grabbed the nearest one I had in the attic, and that was the Jean-Luc Picard one. As you can see, it's all glossy, whereas this is matte, as you can see there. And also on this one and my Captain Kirk box, I found there's no Lieutenant Commander Data on there. I really want to see a Lieutenant Commander Data. He's my favourite Next Generation character, and I'd love to have him in this scale. I'd consider buying the Worf somewhere down the line as well, so he'd be pretty cool to own. Once again, it's held in very securely with styrofoam, so I wouldn't suggest you pull it out of the box. I'd suggest you lay the box flat and slide it out. It's just a much safer and neater way. The bust. This I received after Leonard Nimoy's passing, and you know, with actors passing, you find that you can't really get as many products in some cases. I mean, some people cash in, but because it's then up to the family if they want to release his likeness and what have his estate. I believe it's called. It's an American term. No, wait, no, that's what he owns. But well, yeah, it's up to his family, and you know, so. I'm happy that this wasn't cancelled, because it's a nice little memento to one of my favourite actors and the amazing life that he led. If I just show you the face sculpt, actually I'm going to pick it up. That is gorgeous. That looks amazing. I mean, even if you watch the original series, I find he has like a kind of different skin tone. It looks kind of greenish almost, which he does have in my opinion in the series. So that just looks awesome. You can see there. Very nice indeed. The ears look fantastic. The perfect shape, the sideburns, the hairline, it's all amazing. His eyes even. Zoom in quite a bit for these. They have I don't think they're not as visible on this as they are my Captain Kirk, but they've got this almost like paint over them, like a gloss, like just a clear gloss to make them look like they're proper eyeballs. I think it's more visible on my Kirk though. The eyebrows look amazing. You can see them. His hair is a gloss, and it might irritate some people, it might not. I don't know. I mean, part of me thinks, well, he didn't really have a glossy hair in the show, did he? I don't remember it. So why didn't they give him a matte black haircut? But I don't mind, because there's a lot of light shining on him at the moment as well. So if I hold my hand over him, Try and cover him up. It looks more normal. Right then, moving on. We have his collar, which looks very, very nice. As you can see, it's got a nice stitching pattern going on. As you can see, like it's been stitched by one of Starfleet's, I don't know, stitchers, or maybe even the computer stitcher, I don't know. But it looks very nice. You have your insignia, which is painted much nicer than my Captain Kirk one, so I have no complaints there. The blue is just very nice as well. It's spot on to what he had in the show. I mean, I find that the Diamond Select figure that came with the water, that was too bright. My Meagle, that was too bright. Obviously, the Meagle one doesn't count. I mean, that's not bought for accuracy, it's bought for nostalgia. And just because it's awesome. Bit of dust on his tricorder there. Speaking of which, his fingers are grasping his tricorder in such a cool way, like how he would in the show, as you can see there. You've got a grey screen, and I'm pretty sure that these buttons didn't even have colours, so they've went and given it colours. There's a bit of paint bleed there, but it's mass produced and it's not the worst thing in the world. You've got gold there, and the camera can just about pick it up, but look at that. It's actually textured, that tiny little gold section is. That is awesome. Here we have the bit that opens up, and when I got this, actually, it was upside down like this. So yeah, it was just a slight balls up at the factory. I'm not sure. Hold on 1 second, let me just put it in the wrong way off camera so it's easier for me to do. Trying not to damage his fingers. Oops. Oh dear. Speaking of not damaging his fingers, I appear to have knocked one of his fingers off. Oh dearie dear, I'll have to glue that back, I will. Oh well. Oh crap. Yeah, what a stupid thing I've just done. That was my fault. Oh goodness. As you can see, that's where his finger broke off, but at least it's a clean break. I can glue it back on, no problem. Oh well. Sorry, Leonard. I'll fix you in a minute. Right after this review, I'll fix it. You've got your nice gold bands here, because I think this represents his, it does represent the rank, so that's pretty cool. Ah, that's so irritating. No. And all because I was just trying to demonstrate how this was the wrong way. I'm not even sure how that happened. His finger's all the way up there, isn't it? Oh well. I will use some Gorilla Glue to securely fix that in later. Paint here is spectacular as well. It looks like it's real fabric. It just looks awesome. The texture on the tricorder is very nice as well, actually. I didn't mention that. As you can see, it's like the Diamond Select release, and on the bottom you've got the same texture. No, it's flat on the bottom. And even on the back there, can the camera make it out? Yeah, it can. You even got the little screw there, which looks very, very nice. Talking about his fingers, his fingernails are done nicely. As you can see, this one's fallen off, and it's just on the floor actually. I can quickly grab it. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, bear with me, I'll just see. From what I can tell, yeah, thank God, it's a completely clean break. He'll be able to be glued back together, no problem, and from what I can tell, God, fingers, my chubby digits, I can't really work it out. Sorry for eating up your time, by the way. I hope everyone's good. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it'll be fine. Thankfully, it's broken where his finger bends, so it looks like it's meant to be there, that little line. So that's a bit of luck there. Don't hate on me for almost breaking his hand, or ruining the sculpture, slash statue I should say, but slash bust sculpture. Don't hate on me, it was an accident. People who watch my channel know I love Mr. Spock. I'd never do anything to harm him. The same base that the Kirk comes with. The same glossy trousers that Kirk has. Why they're like this, I'm not sure, because I'm not sure if they were glossy in the show. Philip H, sculptor I presume. Here we have loads and loads of dust on the felt section. Probably when I've been moving it around, because I cleaned it before I came down. It's picked it all up as I spin it around here. The phaser is very, very nice. What this essentially has is the detail that Kirk's one never had, because you never saw the trigger or the handle fully. Everything else on the top you did see though, and the paint for the most part is good. It's bleeding over a tad there and there, as you can see, but it's nothing too major. You're not going to be noticing it from a million miles away, so yeah. Zooming out. I'll put its tricorder piece back in actually. The lid, that is. Don't break it with the finger. There we go. 10 out of 10. Biased? Yes, it is. I'm very biased. He's my favourite Star Trek character, but if something's good, then you give it a good rating. And this, believe me, is good. Here are my 3 busts. I just thought I'd bring them all down to show they look right together. This is the order I have them on in my shelf as well. I like to always put Spock to the right of Kirk if I have them together in the same scale, or just in figure form in general. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it's because Spock's like his right hand man, so I put it to Kirk's right, so technically my left. So yeah, that's why I do that. I am that weird. Anyway, regardless of the tragedy which I suffered, brilliant. I just love this bust. It is awesome. I'd highly recommend you pick one up. I think they're sold out now. So I mean, if you pre-ordered one, then you Bagsy one essentially. And I'm not sure if they're going to approve anymore Leonard Nimoy's family. I hope they do. I really do, because yeah, if they don't, it means I have a rare piece. But it's not going to do anything else for me, is it? It's going to be a rare piece, but I know that I'm not the only Leonard Nimoy fan in the world, and it'd be cool if everybody else could own one of these as well, because it is that nice. And if I just move these guys to the side, one copy dance to the side. Here he is, one last look. Strap's pretty nice as well. I don't know if I mentioned it. It's a fragile part, the strap. Part of me thinks I should have made it out of a leather or something, just so it's softer here and not dangerous, because I mean it travels along the back, but I mean it's fine there, but here and here, that's where it's quite fragile. And of course his finger. Anyway, enough rambling about statues and fingers. I love this, I really do. It's one of my crown pieces as far as Star Trek goes. And for, what was it, 55, 60 pound? You might as well go for this over one of those new Diamond Select releases of a Enterprise A, which I've also just reviewed. If you like rants, watch that video, I'd highly recommend it. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. I've eaten up far too much of your time as it is faffing about with his finger. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care.